What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? What's up? It's SkinnyBoyRandy. How you doing today? What's up, you guys? Hello. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. You could be anywhere in the garden universe, but you choose to spend a little time with the SkinnyBoyRandy, and I greatly appreciate you for it. Okay? I love you. I love you. If nobody told you they love you today, I do. SkinnyBoyRandy loves you. Okay? Okay? Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, click like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, just at the 2 middle fingers. Okay, we ain't even made that button yet. We ain't got no money to be making buttons on YouTube. We ain't got no money. Thank y'all for being here. If you're new to my channel, also go check out my Facebook group, Gardening with SkinnyBoyRandy, where beginners and experts are welcome. We welcome you over there. We love having you. We're growing by leaps and bounds on both the Facebook and YouTube, you guys. And I have to get more into my Instagram, my Twitter. Okay, because it's a lot. Yes, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great, growing, blessed, and prosperous day. I'm not going to hold you long. I'm just simply out here hardening off some of my tomato plants. As you can see there in the sun, absorbing some of this beautiful sunlight today. I don't want to leave them out long. I took some of them in because when I see the leaves start to look like this, time to go. Time to put you back in. They've been out here for about 1 hour, and I try to give them 1 hour, just to start them off. But let me make this video real quick. I'm going to sit this in the house, y'all. I can't lose my tomato. So yeah, you don't want to leave them out too long on their first days. So I just want to do a quick video on what you can plant in shady areas for your garden. What vegetables can you grow in the shade? Everybody doesn't have full sunlight. I don't have full sunlight. If you look around my SkinnyBoy Farms, you can see there are shaded areas because of the house, shaded areas because of that tree. When that tree blooms, it's huge. So I know that area over there gets a ton of shade. And there are vegetables that you can grow, you guys. But first, let's just talk about the sun. What is full sun? What is partial sun, partial shade, full shade? Full sun is just anything that gets 6 to 12 hours worth of sun every day, during the growing season. If you're going to get 6 to 12 hours, which is pretty much all day, that's full sun. Now, if you want to get partial, well, they call it partial shade. I say partial sun. The glass is half full or half empty. I say half full. So we're going to call it partial sun, which means you only get 4 to 6 hours of sunlight every day. And then you have full shade, where you probably get no sunlight or up to 2 to 4 hours worth of sunlight. A little bit here and there, maybe some light through the trees. It touches it, but you get some type of light. But then there are some full shady areas that just get no light. Plants do need the sun to grow, you guys, but some things will make it off of the accent and the waves of the sun and grow in shady areas, believe it or not. So let's just dive right into this video. I'm going to make it short, sweet, and quick. I had some seeds to show you guys what I'm talking about, but we can just go ahead and name them all. First of all, spinach. Spinach is a cool, loving weather crop. It loves the cool weather. It can deal with partial shade. If you plant it in full sun, it bolts really quickly. You'll start getting flowers way before the plant is ready. And that's what you don't want. The sunlight can cause a lot of plants to bolt. So that's what we're talking about. Plants that you can give partial shade 4 to 6 hours a day, or even some full shade, and they will do just well. Your broccoli, it loves shady areas and partial sun. If you give it too much sun all day long, it will bolt. That's another plant that will bolt. I've had it happen to me. You'll start getting yellow flowers, and the broccoli is you barely see any little sprouts. Okay, so also we want to talk about, I got my little sheet here, y'all, so I don't forget anything. Your charts, you can grow your charts. Anything in the lettuce family, you can grow your lettuces in the shady areas. They might get 1 to 2 hours of sun a day. They will love it. They will do just fine. So get your lettuces in the ground. Also, peas. There are some sweet peas that you can put in shady areas, and they will do just fine. I like putting my peas and beans in the ground directly instead of transplanting, but you can do it however you like to do it. I just like to put them because they grow so fast. And if you're going to put them on a trellis, or if you're going to have a bush beans grow great in partial to full shade. So think about that, your peas and your greens. Also, your herbs. You can get you some herbs in the ground, you guys, like your basil, cilantro, and parsley. Some things, those herbs, they will bolt. Yeah, they will bolt. Basil will bolt. It will, if you put it in direct sunlight a long time, it's going to keep growing, and you're supposed to be pinching it off, to make it full and keep it going. But if in the sunlight, it will bolt. A lot of these things will bolt in the sunlight. So think about your basil, your cilantro, and your parsley. Try growing that as well. Now, last but not least, tomatoes. Yes, you guys, you can grow your tomatoes in partial to full shade, especially the cherry. I would recommend doing the cherry, not anything else, not the bigger ones, because they're going to need all the energy from the sun. But you can get some cherry variety of tomatoes that I've seen grow in the shade. I'm like, where y'all come from? Okay, I ain't put y'all over here. I'm under no extra seeds, but seeds will find their way. Okay, and I've seen some tomatoes growing over there by the oil tanker, and like, where do you come from? But you just never know, you guys. Mother Nature has her own way of doing her own thing. Okay, so remember, if you're planting things in full shade, one thing to consider is water less, because you're not getting a whole bunch of sun. It's not going to dry your soil out, so water a little bit less when you have plants in full to partial shade. If they're in full sun, you're gonna have to water more, because the sun will evaporate and dry up your soil just like that, you guys. So if you're thinking about starting a garden in the shade, you can do it. Let's go over this again. You can get you some spinach, broccolis, your chards, your Chinese cabbage, any lettuces. Some people even say they start their tomatoes off in the shade and pull the little babies out and replant them in full sun. I don't know. I've never done that, but hey, I'm always willing to learn. Okay. Thank you for that tip. I think that was I don't want to call the wrong name, but yeah. And then look for things that say, like, say for instance, the cherry tomatoes I'm talking about, they're called Alaskan cherry tomatoes. Look for names like that, Alaska, cold weather, Russia, Canada tomatoes. When you see things like that, that means they were not made, but they grow there in those cold temperatures, versus in our warm 4 different season weather. These varieties, look for anything that has the cold weather name in it. Sometimes you can have, like I said, New York tomato. New York gets some cold weather up there, you guys. Okay, I never knew that, like talking about. I've always just went right down to the Big Apple to where Times Square is, and I brought myself on back home. I didn't know they had another little port. I knew it, but I'd never been there where all the snow and all that happens. But anyway, let's not lose track. But yeah, you guys, get those things in the ground. Don't forget, full sun is 6 to 12 hours a day. Partial sun, partial shade, whichever one you want to call it. Okay, because we ain't never went to partial sun school, because we ain't got no money for that. Anyway, that's going to be 4 to 6 hours a day. Time your light, you guys, and then just like so, anything under 4 hours is pretty much full shade or partial full shade. If it gets some sun, you're doing good. So just don't give up. Plant what you can plant, when you can plant it, where you can plant it. Also, I come out here every single day, morning, mid-morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, evening, mid-evening, and at night, just to see where my son is working, where is it going. And just to show you, see, like over there, it's half and half. See? SkinnyBoyRandy don't have no perfect farm. I mean, I get shade too. I have some areas that only get 46 hours of shade. Now I have some areas that only get 2. Like way over there in that corner, they only get 2 hours worth of shade. So I'm thinking about putting some things over there. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. You're absolutely amazing. I have to get my tomatoes back in the house because they've been out here long enough. And I have some seedlings over there that I'm hardening off as well. Remember, you can grow things in the shade, you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, click like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment, share all the videos with your social media, and head on over to my Facebook group. And come on back and let them know I sent you from my YouTube channel, Gardening with SkinnyBoyRandy. Remember, live, love, laugh, you guys. Grow stuff and eat it. You are the best. I never can hit that button.